Hundreds of men and women have been trapped in the Fateh mosque since Friday. They'd used the building as a makeshift hospital to treat some of the wounded and shelter the bodies of those killed. They barricaded the doors to prevent pro-government supporters getting in. Earlier in the day, security forces and the military began escorting some men and women from the mosque through the angry crowds outside. That was before the shooting started. State television ran pictures of what appeared to be smoke coming from the top of the minaret, suggesting a bullet was fired. Al Jazeera has been told the only access to this part of the minaret is from the outside. Around 15 minutes later, security forces opened fire. Soon after, a witness described the moment they stormed the mosque.
They're shooting bombs inside the mosque at the moment.
Just first of all, are you in a safe place to talk to us?
No, nobody here is safe. They're shooting in the mosque. There's nobody here that's safe.
Where can you tell us where the shooting is coming from?
They're shooting inside the mosque.
This from another witness trapped inside.
They were firing at the walls and the roof of the mosque. As a result, some of the chandeliers and lamps and some parts of the wall fell down. However, we were not able to establish the direction of the bullet. We tried to take shelter behind the mosque columns or any other shelter. After we were intimidated, tear gas bombs were fired. As a result, we started to get suffocated and we were forced to leave the mosque for fear of being suffocated to death. Thugs were standing side by side with the police and security. They blocked all the exit ways out of the mosque.
As gunfire continued, security forces again started ushering people out of the mosque. There are reports that some of the protesters were put into military and police vehicles.
This is as far as the military will let us go. Just the other side of that burnt out building there is the mosque. There's still, you might have just heard that, occasional gunfire coming from there, even though we understood the building has been cleared. But the whole area around here, very tense. Just trying to drive down here is a challenge. Streets are blocked off by local male residents wielding sticks, checking the identities of people, stopping people going through. They want to prevent more pro-Morsi supporters coming through.
On state television, a government spokesman accused members of the Muslim Brotherhood of provoking security forces.
The Muslim Brotherhood is trying to magnify the number of victims for cheap political gains. They've been assaulting police stations, believing police won't respond. We are protecting the people of Egypt. The armed forces and police exercised a high degree of self-restraint. There has been no fire against people.
As military vehicles surrounded the area after the nighttime curfew began, the Interior Ministry says they've cleared the mosque of protesters. Bernard Smith, Al Jazeera, Cairo.